Peace, y'all. Hey, I'm Ivory. I'm back, and it's time to eat again, y'all. And today I have some curry chicken with some. Ooh, y'all, I am too hungry today for real. With some baby gold potatoes, some carrots, onions, green peppers, a whole lot of seasonings, herbs, and spices. I have some rice shots on the side, some steamed broccoli. I got some red grapes for dessert. Some lime water that I already poured. I'm having some Taylor port, and look y'all, I'm trying this hot sauce today. Firestick pepper sauce. Ooh, y'all, I am so hungry. I'm so thankful for this food. I got some chicken egg rolls on the side and some sweet and sour sauce. I'm gonna pour the wine in a second because I'm hungry, y'all. Ooh, this is so good. I bought a whole chicken and I cut it up last night. Y'all look. That was a wing. Oh, y'all, look at this thigh. I don't want to spill it all over the place, so I can't bring it, but so close. There it goes. Ooh. I stewed this down for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I made a short video if you want to go check it out. Some gristle. Delicious. I can taste the turmeric and the sage. This is so good. I put ginger in it too. Ooh, y'all look. Damn. I put ginger in it. Turmeric, thyme sticks, or sprigs. I could see the sauce starting to separate. I put a little bit of butter in it. Just a little bit. That's good. Start with a rice shot. It's brown rice and quinoa. It's good. Yep. That's good. I put ginger in too. And garlic. It's so good. Oh, this is the chicken breast right here, y'all. This is so good. I hope y'all doing okay today. I need some more lights. All right. I'm gonna try some of this fire sauce. Firestick pepper sauce. Pour it on the chicken breast. Ooh, I hope it's not too hot, y'all. Because this food is already spicy. It's not really hot at all. And this is gonna kick in later. It's good. It's the best curry I ever made. I put coconut milk in it too. And I use a lot more coconut milk than I usually do. I think that makes the difference. It is so good. So I couldn't find Jamaican chicken patties, even though I've had them before. And both of the Jamaican restaurants where I worked served chicken patties, so I know they're really good. But I can't find them. I cannot find chicken patties. Walmart, Publix, Harris Teeter. I couldn't find them. Oh, this is so good. Y'all, Cheers, y'all. And shout out to all 1,596 peaceful friends. Peace, y'all. Cheers. I'm so thankful for y'all. This is good cheap wine. It is. Like it. Alright. Back to the chicken. Oh, that's really good. Oh, this is so good. Curry broccoli. That is good. So, Sukihana, the rapper, Suki with the good coop, Suki with the good cat. She has been trending for this mess that went on the last couple days out there in Candy's demon dungeon. Y'all know Candy Coated Nights with the little toys. Candy from the Real Housewives. And I told y'all, she did not have good energy, good vibrations every single time that I saw her in Atlanta. And I'm not her friend. She don't owe me nothing. You know, we're not related. She don't have to be kind and respectful to me. But all I'm saying is her energy was that was then, this is now. So the reason why I'm kind of bringing her into this is because the situation with Sukihana is a little bit cringy. And I heard a lot of the background information. I watched a lot of different clips about what happened earlier, and I'm sure a lot of you have too, with YK Osiris and DJ Alone. Acting like incels. Because they probably are. They probably are. Either way it goes, it was cringy to watch the viral clips. But when I went back and did the research about, you know, what was happening just before and throughout the day with both of these men, more so DJ Alone, I didn't think that Candy as the host, all that laughing and giggling, and honestly, look, for real, I can't blame Candy because she's not really responsible for Suki's image. I just felt like I can imagine how uncomfortable Sukihana felt once that man crossed the line. It was all fun and cool until he got too vulgar, and I could see that Sukihana was getting uncomfortable. And I'm like, come on, Candy, tap in. Like, try. She too busy producing her little show. I'm sure she's not bothered one bit. She's happy to get the attention at Sukihana's expense. But let me get back to the point. Ooh, I digress. Yes, I do. Alright. So, Sukihana, I'm going to tell y'all where I got my sources from, where I got my information from in a little while. But Sukihana, according to the little research that I did, just to prepare to analyze this with y'all, Suki nasty. And she nasty. She be eating ass, eating these dudes' ass, with all the gooch grease. With all the gooch grease stoked up in her mouth, all up in her gums. She out here eating ass and celebrating. On OnlyFans, the queen of the gag. Damn, the gag queen. Anyway, so allegedly, she keep going. She throw up on the chocolate bar, and she keep right on going. She slurp up her puke and keep right on going. So, you know, based on her OnlyFans and these music videos and these lyrics, a bandit, an incel, would think that she's probably up for grabs for whomever. Bandits don't respect boundaries. And I know, and not all men are bandits. Just 87% of them. I know. But she made herself a target by celebrating her slutism, her hoism. And now here she admits, well, she's saying now at least, that she has to drink to cope with this mess because she's sensitive. Emotionally sensitive. Sukihana is a worker of the underworld. That's where she runs her business. Her brand is her body, her mouth, her good cat. That's what she said. Self-proclaimed. And LovelyTi say, when you got that good cuckoo, listen, it goes without being said. But either way, that's her brand. She started like that. She's still like that. And she's a worker in the underworld. And she is out here with no coverage and no protection. And I'm not talking about the rubbery thing. I'm talking about spiritual and physical protection. I'm not saying that her ex was the only person who could have ever protected her. But she needs a team of people around her. She needs a person. You can't be out here as a slut in the underworld. Look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. Can't be out here slutting it out for the camera. And you think these men are just going to respect your boundaries. They don't respect sluts. They think that you are a snack. You food. You're food. And they want to eat. They want to smell your flower. They want to taste your petals every single time. Just like that man told her, DJ Alone, he said, I just want to smell it, please. Let's go in the back right now. Forget everything. Let's go right now. Pervert. Either way it go. The point I'm making is, these incels and these bandits do not have respect for sluts. And I saw the clips of her engaging and entertaining DJ Alone. He was getting real vulgar with her too. When they was behind the scenes. He wasn't loud or abrasive. It was just nasty language. And she was entertaining it. She was, yes, she was just as nasty as he was, verbally. And then folks expect. You expect these men who, a lot of them can't get that good cat easily. These men out here taking cat every hour. And you think they're just going to respect you? Just because men are supposed to respect women? It don't work like that. That testosterone, that male ego, that male energy is very, very strong. And she's a sensitive girl, just like how I am. And I used to work in the Underworld, too. I did. In Atlanta, Georgia, and Miami, Florida. In 2018, and again in 2021, I had a wizard and 2 sister wives. And we was working in them clubs, them strip clubs down there in Atlanta, downtown, off Peachtree Street. Once I found out that my wizard and one of my sister wives were playing with that cocoa powder, it really messed up the family. We were in a poly relationship, but I don't play around about that cocoa powder. I ran off on them, but I continued to work in the Underworld, right? I want somebody to say, girl, I thought you was a teacher. I was. Alright. I had 24 jobs. I got to go find that episode. But anyway, let me get back to the point. Like I said, when I ran off from them, I was out there in Atlanta, Georgia, by myself. And this is how it connects to Sukihana. I was out there by myself, and it only took one incident where I got hurt. And I had to hire security. Because in those clubs, once people get to drinking, smoking, doing those lines, popping pills, doing all that, these men become aggressive. They expect to be able to touch you. Even though the code is, you get your dance, pay me, get your dance, and I'm gone, okay? You want another dance? That's it. Keep your hands to yourself. You're not supposed to touch the girls. In Atlanta, they always expect to touch you. And when you're that girl who try to act like you got boundaries, they don't like that. They don't like that. You're problematic. Drama. They don't like that. You're supposed to just do what they want because you want that money. And then they be tight grip with it. Anyway, listen. I was talking about the money. They want to do the most and pay the least. And that's another story for another day. Sukihana She out here with no protection. After that one incident, I hired a security guard, my own personal security guard. He went everywhere I went, and he carried an AR-15 rifle with a strap on it like a purse. He carried it on his arm like a purse, on his shoulder. Everywhere I went, he went. I don't know if I would have been able to do it without him. Once I left my family unit, because you don't necessarily have to have a guy protecting you, but you can't be out there in the underworld as a woman by yourself. That's why Sukihana says she feels scared, because she wants to do these interviews. She wants to expand her brand. Except her brand is that good cooch. And these men like, what, let me see what that mouth do. Let me see what that flower power gives. DJ alone, he asked her straight up, what that mouth do? Then he gonna ask her, how deep is your cuckoo? And she say, long as your tongue. What are we doing? Like, then you get mad when they cross the damn line. And you don't know who to blame, who to look at. That's why she says she's scared and she feel powerless, she feel helpless, she don't know what to do. So she deleted her social media and she says she just want to go away for a while. She out here with no coverage and no protection. And these incel bandits do not respect boundaries. They don't care nothing about that. And shout out to Amber Rose. I mean, I'm not a hater, but she's another slut. Self-proclaimed. I'm not trying to call her a name. She called herself a slut. They had a slut walk and so on and so forth. I'm like, listen, y'all keep glorifying hoism and slutism. These men are losing control. The FBI, the CIA, whoever it is, they're not investigating this situation that's going on with the incels for no reason. I experienced it my own self in 2 different states. I get it. You expect them to respect you because it's supposed to be human to human. You are doing a service. She doing an interview. You know, she a vulgar, nasty girl, so she gonna talk that talk. But then you expect them to respect you and not cross the line. That's a very dangerous game to play. Because they become demonic and aggressive, especially when they drink and start playing in that cocoa powder. Then it ain't nothing you could do but hope you survive. She is going to have to rebrand herself. Or either get a crew, a team around her. People who are recording. They strapped up. They got that, you know, that pow. They got mace, whatever they need. Not that they're going to use it, but she just needs to have the presence around her of protection. Otherwise, these men ain't going to respect her. They're not. They're not. And YK Osiris, nasty, goofy ass. I don't know who the hell wrote that statement that he put out in the public. That apology, I don't know who wrote that. But they should have been with him that day. When he was down there in the demon dungeon, allegedly, sticking his tongue down some stranger's mouth. Uninvited. Except right before that, what was she saying? Boy, I will turn you out. Boy, I will turn you out. Then his little winky start jiggling around in his pants. Then them demons get in his mind and he don't care that it's people around him looking, lights, cameras, action. Then he go back to his homeboy, try to dap him up, smiling and giggling and laughing. They some goofy ass bandits. Yes, they are. And I heard Duval. Nobody really mentioned this, according to my research. But nobody mentioned that Duval was saying, shout out to Big Duval County. But Lil Duval, when he was sitting beside Sukihana, he said stop kissing her. When YK Osiris started to stick his tongue down her throat, he said, stop kissing her, please. However he worded it, I know I heard him repeatedly say, stop kissing her. Right, grape skin. Either way it goes, he ain't stopped. And people are like, why didn't nobody do nothing? Somebody's supposed to do something. Why didn't y'all do anything? It's confusing. Because honestly, even I would expect Sukihana, after she doing all that talking like that, boy, I would turn you out. What? Da da da. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if she kissed him back. She didn't, but I'm just saying, like, I can see how an immature bandit would think that was an opportunity to give a girl a kiss. He didn't see it as an assault. He didn't see it as him getting inside of her bubble. Her mouth is open. You sticking your mouth inside of her mouth. She turned to the side saying, no, no, asking the dude, help me, help me. And his goofy ass is laughing. People try to cover up real situations, serious stuff, with comic relief, giggles. That's just cringy. Sukihana is gonna have to rebrand herself. She's gonna have to take a little break, come on back, and rebrand herself. I did it multiple times. I sure did. So I'm just saying, like, it's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. You gotta set your standards. You gotta set your boundaries. But it really starts with how you see yourself. It starts with the image that you see in the mirror, for real. The spiritual mirror. She gonna have to decide, like, are you gonna keep selling that cuckoo, that good cat? You gonna keep selling that thing? Cause she getting tired now. You could tell she getting tired and she getting frustrated. Cause you have to grow. Your business and your brand is supposed to expand and grow. So she can't just keep doing that little stuff, make a little video here on, you know, this or that. Now she got to get out there. You got to walk that walk because you talk that talk now. It's been a few years. I believe in her and I support her because I was her. Not necessarily a whole rapper, but I was out there in the underworld. I know what it's like to, inside of yourself, you want to demand respect, but you want to still be able to be, you know, your exotic, erotic self. You're asking for too much of these low-born bandits. They hear you got that good cuckoo, and they can't find none easy. They can't find it. And even if they can, they want it all. They want everybody's good cuckoo. They do. You got to set your standards and your boundaries. I even changed the way that I dress. Like, after my experience in the club and working in the streets, like, my level of respect for myself, I got real standards now. And y'all, listen, you got to pick a side and stay there. And selling cuckoo, selling, even if it's just the image of it, because that's what dancers do. That's what e-girls do. That's what it is. but it come with a price. You might be getting paid, but it come with a price, and it's inside of you. She was drinking. I was out there popping pills. Going crazy out there in the club. I had to let it go. I chose peace. I said, I got a daughter and a son just like she got a daughter and a son. You got to give your children something to look up to. You did what you had to do. You was grinding out there. Grinding and hustling. You did what you had to do. But now, you can rebrand yourself and start over. You got a little pack, a little sack, a little duffel bag with some cash, girl. Just chill for a second. Do some spiritual inner work and start over. Do something else. It'll come to you. It'll come to you. It'll come to you spiritually. But if she want to come back doing the same thing the same way, we just gonna wait for the next time that somebody gonna violate her. And that's not what I want for her. I want Suki to win. I want her to flip the narrative. Do a whole 480. Just spin it around. Okay? I believe in her. I did it. She could do it. Listen. If you thought you wanted to be a hoe, you better look deep before you leap. Because it's all over TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. The hoes is up. Yep. It's an illusion. They come with a price. Either way go. I love y'all.